from the Canadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Do more with your new GUT Credit Union Visa debit card, which gives you access to your cash at any Connex or Visa certified ATMs locally and internationally. Make your payments with a tap of your card using the contactless feature and have the freedom to make purchases locally, online, or overseas whenever you travel anywhere Visa is accepted. Experience the enhanced security fraud protection through the Visa chip technology. If you don't have your new GUT Credit Union Visa International debit card, speak to any one of our representatives today to do more. Your new GUT Credit Union Visa International debit card, a smarter way to access your cash. More smart, more secure.
This is the Network News from Monday, June 13th, 2022. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines, police called on TAMCC protesters for disturbing the peace. Massive turnout for weekend youth rallies. Grenada reiterates its support for regional allies Venezuela and Cuba at the 9th Summit of the Americas. And Royal Caribbean Cruise Line to host Job Fair in Grenada in July. And then around the globe, regionally, Jamaican dancehall artiste Skeng, also on the lineup for Spice Mass 2022, banned from performing in Guyana. Internationally, China vows to crush any attempt by Taiwan to pursue independence. And coming up in sports, Marlon Glean elected president of the Grenada Football Association in sweeping elections. Details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. No charges have been leveled against protesting workers at the T.A. Marichaud Community College. However, police were forced to intervene after the college decided that the protesters were disturbing their peace.
This is what spurred management at the TAMCC to call police, a move viewed as an act of intimidation by the union representing the workers. It's almost 1 month since employees at the tertiary institution started protest action in an effort to get management to pay their outstanding increments and wage increases owed to them since 2012. The Public Workers Union President Brian Grimes says this morning's action would only add fuel to the fire.
I can say is the management of TAMCC has made a bad situation worse. I received a call this morning, call and text from the hierarchy at the T.A. Marichaud Community College regarding the industrial action here. The hierarchy is claiming that the workers are too noisy and for it to be stopped. I explained to them respectfully that this matter is not a spontaneous combustion. It didn't happen overnight. For years, these workers have been owed by the college, and they are taking lawful industrial action. Shortly after that, those exchanges, I got to find out that the police were called, and one of my shop stewards at the T.A. Marichaud Community College was actually called out by the police and questioned regarding the action. Now, we view this as high level intimidation. Right?
The PW president says workers are only acting within their rights according to law. Grimes says they've run out of options geared towards addressing the present situation.
Under the Constitution of Grenada, Section 11, it is clear that people have a right to take part in trade union activities. Under Section 26 of the Labor Relations Act, it is also spelled out. In fact, there are fines and possible imprisonment for infringing on the workers' right to take part in lawful trade union activities. We are calling on the authorities, meaning the central government, to immediately arrest this situation by fixing it and paying the workers their long outstanding monies.
He indicated that to date a meeting is yet to take place with the Labour Commissioner.
So far, we have just, our organization, the PW, haven't even gotten to sit with the Labour Commissioner. I just went to the Ministry of Labour asking, even though we placed our submissions a couple of weeks ago, asking for a time to sit to try and iron out this matter. As you can see, as the whole of Grenada can see, the situation is becoming increasingly volatile. The workers are becoming increasingly frustrated because apart from where they are not being paid for over a decade, they have added insult to injury. They have added salt to the wounds by calling the police for them and trying to intimidate them. So the resolve has just grown stronger, and what you see here today will only escalate as time goes along.
GBN contacted the TAMCC management through the principal's office for a response to the claims. However, was told the principal is out of office for the day, and so no response was received. Chrislina John, GBN News.
It was a packed weekend for the youth of Grenada as both the new National Party and the National Democratic Congress administrations held their youth rally with the performance of local and regional artists alongside guest speakers. Rena Pierre-Thomas followed both rallies.
With just about 11 days left before the general election, both the new National Party and the National Democratic Congress political parties hosted their youth rallies on the weekend, hoping to drum up support and motivate the undecided voters. The NMP gathered in large numbers at Plains Playing Field Friday evening, featuring Jamaican artists Popcorn and Jamil and local artists. The Jamaican Labour MP for Manchester Central, Rhoda Crawford, delivered the keynote address as the youngest member of parliament in Jamaica. She highlighted several of the development programs initiated by the NMP administration for its youths and encouraged them to dream big in safer hands.
I want to say a big congratulations to Kirani James and Anderson Peters. I know that with the passion and love and the commitment of Doc, the passion and commitment that he has for sports and entertainment, you, the young people, can be rest assured that you're in safe hands. You can dream big and you can achieve great things.
Crawford expressed confidence that the new National Party led by Dr. Keith Mitchell will return to office with its full slate of 15.
That Oliver is safe, Nimrod is safe, Doc is getting his 6th term, and that the NNP government is returning to Parliament with all 15 seats. Clean sweep.
Crawford, who incorporated dance in her presentation, said she follows politics locally, regionally, and internationally, and that the only time Grenada has seen stability, real growth, and development is under the leadership of the new National Party. She declared that Dr. Mitchell would become the 6th Star General. On the NDC platform Sunday night at Cuthbert Peters Park in St. John, it was entertainer Jamaican artist Javinci and local artists. Candidate for St. John, Corinne James, addressed the massive gathering, telling the nation's youth it's time for a change.
We don't see policies and legislations put into place to protect the interests of the people and secure our future. What we see What we see is prolonged and deliberate set of actions to control and manipulate our people. We cannot fool ourselves to think that everything is okay. Grenadians are suffering and are being taught to accept it.
Here are some highlights from entertainers from both the NNP and NDC platforms.
One life to live, but that's why me a go. No stop. Yeah. And tomorrow no promise, so me not autonomy. Sing, man.
But this may have to ask, oh God, where do we just go when they die? Is there a heaven in the...
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
The leader of the National Democratic Congress, Deacon Mitchell, accused the NNP administration of failing to uplift the population during all of its years in power.
For the majority of 38 years, we have voted in people who did not appreciate that after the fall of the revolution in 1983, their job was to continue uplifting the people of Petite Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada. We have voted into office people who did not appreciate that their job was to continue the education program, to continue the adult education program, to continue the adult literacy program, to continue our agro-processing program, to continue the Grenada Airlines, so that we would still have our own national airline.
Mitchell says because the majority of the population is younger, the NDC will make it their duty to include the future of the young people when making decisions as a party and, if elected, as a government.
The future begins now. 65% of the population of Grenada is 35 years and younger. And as Brother Lacrette said, the National Democratic Congress intends to ensure that the young people of Grenada are reflected in every nook and cranny of government, of leadership, of political activity, of economic activity, of business activity, of artistic activity, of commercial activity, of legal activity. It is the young people with your energy, your creativity, your zeal, that will be the change that Petite Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada needs to move this country forward.
Grenada repeated calls for the United States to change its stance against the governments and people of Cuba and Venezuela, especially in light of the challenges facing the world and the impact these two countries can make towards providing some assistance.
COVID-19 taught us that we are all in this together. How can we then start our first significant hemispheric gathering on a policy of exclusion instead of the lessons of inclusion? Excellencies, we grow tired of having the same objections and making similar requests. Please let us turn a new leaf today.
Grenada's health minister reiterated his support for regional allies, Venezuela and Cuba, at the 9th Summit of the Americas last week.
How meaningful can discussions on resilient health systems be without the presence of Cuba at the table? Undeniably, the country that has the most to offer with respect to human resource in health. Likewise, is it possible to have meaningful conversations on energy security without Venezuela, the country with one of the largest petroleum reserves, being present?
Nicholas Steele represented Grenada, drawing attention of world leaders to the valuable contributions of both countries.
If there is another global pandemic in our lifetime, history will not forgive us. After dealing with the immediate we must still tackle the existing threats of climate change, as well as access to rational financing for mitigation and sustainable development. I speak frankly and directly among friends, because that is what friends should do.
Steele's participation follows weeks of discussions among CARICOM leaders about whether or not they should boycott the summit because of the exclusion of Cuba and Venezuela. A U.S. official says the exclusion of Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua from the summit was due to concerns about human rights and a lack of democracy in the three nations. The United States hosted the 9th Summit of the Americas in Los Angeles, California, with a focus on building a sustainable, resilient, and equitable future for our hemisphere. Sherian Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
This is News at 7. Coming up, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines to host a job fair in Grenada in July. Stay with us.
They are the few, the strong, the elite. Grenada, get ready as our sporting gladiators go for gold and glory at the World Championships. Follow every throw, stride, and jump from July 15th to the 24th. Capture the action daily on GBN television. It's the World Championships. The dream continues.
James is going to win it.
Pfizer celebrates 75 years of transforming lives with its celebratory suite of loan products. Own your own vehicle, education, land, or home, and anchor your roots. Start living the life you deserve by applying for an Own Your Own loan at reduced interest rates. Simplify your life and consolidate all your debts by applying for a Simplify loan and open doors to new beginnings and explore more opportunities to shape your future. Call or send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987 or email us at loans@arisecu.com today to continue your journey towards financial freedom. Terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union, celebrating 75 years of transforming lives.
Sisters and brothers, I ask you to hear me just on this point. Examine the team of the National Democratic Congress. You just examine them. Compare them one by one. And what you see is an experienced group of people ready to take this country forward.
I'm Deacon Mitchell, and I endorse this message.
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
If prosperity really matters to you, come home to Grenada Cooperative Bank. Since 1932, we have shared the same values: financial diligence, investing with prudence, transparent compliance, consistent performance.
Welcome home, Grenada.
No matter the economic climb, we always stand the test of time.
Welcome home, Grenada, the bank that goes the extra mile. Welcome home, Grenada, the bank that serves with a smile.
Welcome to a bank you can truly call your own. Grenada Cooperative Bank.
We care because you matter.
Co-op Bank. Welcome home.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Royal Caribbean Cruise Line's recruitment drive continues as the company seeks to employ high-skilled Caribbean people to work on its fleet of cruise lines. Having recently stopped in Trinidad, their stop in Grenada comes next month. More in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
Grenadians will have another opportunity to get employed by Royal Caribbean Cruise Line as they will host another job fair on the island on July 12th to the 14th, 2022, the first of which was held on May 9th to the 11th at Spice Basket. This comes as a memorandum of understanding was signed between the government of Grenada and the Royal Caribbean Group last Thursday. The company will embark on a larger-scale job recruitment drive where on-site support and guidance will be provided to ensure a secure and streamlined process. The cruise line presently has 26 vacant positions to be filled in the area of marine operations and specialty positions. Minister for Tourism, Dr. Clarice Smithers-Cohen says, and I quote, "Our main priority is to ensure that Grenadians can secure job opportunities on board the ship, and the government of Grenada is committed to providing assistance and cooperation on an ongoing basis to this end. We will assist with the processing of documentation required to recruit the seafarers. Royal Caribbean Group in return commits to using all reasonable efforts to recruit seafarers by hiring directly or engaging with local hiring partners. This is a wonderful opportunity that job-ready Grenadians should take advantage of," unquote. The memorandum was signed by the Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Dr. Clarice Smithers-Cohen, and Ms. Wendy McDonald, Regional Vice President, Government Relations, Caribbean of the Royal Caribbean Group. For GBN News, I am Rena Pierre-Thomas reporting.
Sodium reduction among the Grenadian population is the focus of this year's Nutrition Week by the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council. "Take it with a pinch of salt" is the slogan for the observance. Christina John tells us more.
Over the years, Grenada has experienced a persistent rise in non-communicable diseases, hypertension being among the top 3. Every year, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council sets aside 1 week to highlight and promote healthy eating habits. For this year's Nutrition Week, which runs from June 12th to the 18th, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council is placing emphasis on encouraging Grenadians to minimize their salt intake. Eating too much sodium can raise your risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. The good news is that cutting down on sodium can help lower your blood pressure and keep your heart healthy. The topic of focus is sodium reduction among the Grenadian people, with the slogan, "Just a pinch of salt." Cherise Bristol is the Nutrition, Education and Promotion Coordinator at the GFNC.
The reason we chose that is because we had some results from epidemiology, the statistics of heart disease, the 10 top causes of death in Grenada, the top discharges. And we saw that hypertensive diseases were among the top 3 from 2017 to 2021.
According to Bristol, uncontrolled high blood pressure can lead to kidney diseases and diabetes. A number of activities will take place throughout the week, including the sharing of daily nutrition tips, food tasting low in sodium, seedling distribution, and a health fair.
People are encouraged to come out. You can wear your color red. As I am wearing red, throughout the week, we'll be having red ribbon or red garment on to create the awareness of high blood pressure among our people, prevention and management. We'll have a doctor there that can assist people with their questions about high blood pressure, their medications. A short presentation will be done.
Bristol says their intention is to also involve schools, thereby introducing healthy snacks to students, but notes that parents too have to do their part in promoting a healthier life for their children. Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Desiree Stevens, officially declared Nutrition Week open.
It is important to note that true national development cannot occur if most Grenadians are not in good nutritional health. In these challenging economic times, buy local, eat local is a great way to begin accomplishing this mission.
Christelina John, GBN News.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Beverly Tellisford has been looking around the platforms.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social media. We browse the World Wide Web and bring to you the topics inciting the most reaction and debate among users. On Friday, GBN featured a report which hit the nerve of some. The story was considered by some as cruelty to animals. As such, viewer discretion is advised. The slaughtering of animals has come into question as images surfaced of unborn animals pulled from their mother's wombs so that the adult can be slaughtered for sale.
A butcher shop in St. Andrew is accused of killing pregnant and young animals that are sold to the public for consumption. 2 individuals who did not wish to openly comment told our news desk that they fell ill after consuming portions of beef bought from this particular place. Upon investigation, found out the root cause of what they believe is the cause of their illness. GBN also received graphic images of young calves not yet fully formed being ripped away from their mother's womb.
Viewers took to the comment section to share their opinions on this latest revelation. The following views are of the members of the public and not necessarily of the GBN. Evelyn said, but this shouldn't happen. At first, there's a place where the butcher brings the animals to be slaughtered, so from there the investigation has to take place because the animals had to be inspected before they get slaughtered. Billy said, a food safety system? What does that even mean? What is apparent is that they are not adhered to. Retraining needs to be done. Corey said, does the inspector even know the signs of a pregnant animal? Shaking my head. Skeeter added, so what is going on with the inspector? He should know when an animal has young or not. Den added, this seems to be a problem in other Caribbean islands. What's the matter with the island people? Is time that hard or greed? Many want to get rich quick. Also, the people who are purchasing those meat to sell without question should be held responsible as well, if and when the thieves get caught. That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
Still ahead, refurbishment of the meat market in St. George is now complete. Stay with us.
love plenty gal thing. Every day we snouting, say boom.
Yo, this is Skinny Fabulous, and I'm inviting you to be ready this carnival season with Courts Ready Cash. Get up to $20,000 cash right now. No deposit needed, and it's completely hassle-free. You will have your money in your hand in less than 24 hours. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the vibes this carnival season. It's all about Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Thinking bad, all my friend them stinking mad. We be having thinking bad. Martin call me the drinking god.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Stasia Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Stasia Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Stasia Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 406-1500 or visit any of our 3 locations. Stasia Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
Spice Mass is back! And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clark Scott Rum, Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clark Scott sales van. Win big for Spice Mass with Clark Scott, Grenada's #1 rum. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out D-Cash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use D-Cash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Welcome back. The refurbished meat market in St. George is expected to improve the quality of meat provided to the public. Christina John has that report.
The refurbishment of the facility and replacement of equipment is expected to enhance the operation and facilitate the sale and distribution of meat and meat products in a healthier, safer, and more comfortable environment for both butchers and members of the public. Plans for the refurbishment of the meat market started in 2018. During this period, to date, occupants operated from a container on Melville Street with all the slaughtered meat transported from the Marabou facility. Approximately $400,000 was spent to retrofit at the existing building, with emphasis placed on enhancing the capacity of butchers to ensure that they can operate according to international standards of hazard analysis and critical control points, HACCP. This initiative, according to Minister for Agriculture Peter David, augurs well for improved quality from the farm to the table, as well as the number of animals that can be reared for meat purposes.
Facility is extremely important to maintaining a healthy population. Handling of meat and meat products plays a critical role in stopping the spread of diseases. This meat market was renovated so that we can ensure that any person, citizen or visitor who comes to this facility can have a sense of comfort that it's a first world facility and they can purchase their meats with confidence that they are handled in a manner that meets all food handling standards.
As part of the enhancement initiative, butchers were also trained by the Ministry of Health in accordance with the environmental health requirements for food handling to guarantee the safety of meat products to the public.
It must continue to maintain the highest international standards. We are committed to guaranteeing health and wealth of all farmers and Grenadians, and our health is our wealth. Let us all work together to keep this facility in an excellent condition, that everyone who comes here will be happy that their taxes were well spent.
Chief Environmental Health Officer Andrew Worm notes that the collaboration among the Ministries of Agriculture, Health and Infrastructure Development is key, and that no one department can solve all the challenges. Richard McFeely, representative of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, said that the livestock sector's contribution to the food and nutrition security is significant and has a positive impact on livelihoods. The facility is expected to operate at optimal standard with the inclusion of proper refrigeration and storage facilities for unsold meat to prevent wastage, the creation of office space, locker and cold storage facilities for butchers and meat-selling stalls, improved drainage that included the installation of wastewater and waste distribution systems. Christina John, GBN News.
It's time to take a peek through the GBN ISAW lens. Let's see what was captured on camera today.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
All aboard! All had nothing to board on the bus terminus and various bus stops as they were left stranded on Friday afternoon. Featured in tonight's ISAW is a photo of the bus terminus in St. George's, crammed with pedestrians, with no bus in sight to transport them. All roads were leading to the Plains playing field in St. Patrick for the New National Party's youth rally, which many suspected to be the cause of the lack of transportation. The rally started at 5 p.m. and featured international Jamaican dancehall artists Popcorn and Jamil. We encourage you to send your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Stay with us. The weather is up next and in sports.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Please be advised that our office has been relocated to Steele's Commercial Complex, Grandance, St. George. We at CGI, Consumers Guarantee Insurance Company Limited, look forward to serving you at our new location. Call us on telephone number 440-0217 or visit our website www.insurecgi.com.
Introducing
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
If there was ever a time to keep and stay healthy, it's now! We at Hills and Valley are here to help you take deliberate steps to maintain your health. We stayed true to maintaining the most comprehensive rates while stocking the widest range of medicines and health devices, including personal protective equipment. There are so many benefits shopping with us. You get great savings through discounts for senior citizens and reward cards for loyal customers. Ask about owning yours today. Visit us at Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George, Jubilee Street opposite the Grenville Bus Terminal, and at Hillsborough, Carrico. Our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street also stocks the widest range of pharmaceuticals. We are with you on the hills and in the valleys. We are Hills and Valley Pharmacy.
The following is a paid political announcement. The views expressed are of the client and not the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
NMP, stop it. Unlike NMP and NDC, the people know what they will have. At Balthazar, Renaissance provides corn, spice, cassava, and sugarcane mills. While both of you take away jobs from people for not taking the poisonous COVID-19 vaccine, Renaissance filed an injunction on October 22, 2021 in order to protect the people from losing their jobs. Renaissance will update agriculture, industries, healthcare, education. At this very moment, we have 4 foreign languages to teach the people. This is the only party to maintain and introduce prosperity. GRP will introduce a constitution that is second to none for the proliferation of the people's well-being.
The preceding was a paid political announcement. The views expressed are of the client and not the Grenada Broadcasting Network. They are the few, the strong, the elite. Grenada, get ready as our sporting gladiators go for gold and glory at the World Championships. Follow every throw, stride and jump from July 15th to the 24th. Capture the action daily on GBN television. It's the World Championships. The dream continues.
James is going to win it.
Now for what's happening in the world of sports. Former FIFA regional manager and attorney at law, Marlon Glean, has been elected president of the Grenada Football Association. The final tally went 13-8 in Glean's favor over the incumbent Cheney Joseph. The GFA annual general council meeting and elections also saw sweeping changes to the entire executive body, with the exception of Mr. Randy Campbell, former parish director, now second vice president. In addressing the affiliates following the elections, the new president called on all stakeholders to come together to work towards the development of football in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. President Glean says his ultimate aim is to develop a football product that all Grenadians can be proud of. He thanked former President Cheney Joseph for his 23 years of service to football as a player and an administrator. Meanwhile, Jesus Ferreira scored 4 goals to help power the United States to a 5-0 victory over Grenada in Group D of League A of the 2022-2023 CONCACAF Nations League on Friday. Mirroring the hot Texas summer temperatures, Ferreira's scorching form catapulted him into a tie for first place on the list of all-time CNL goal scorers for the U.S. with 4 goals, tying Weston McKennie and Jordan Morris. Ferreira's 4 goals also tied a U.S. record for most goals in a single match. Here's some match highlights.
McKennie. Away from Ferreira, but brought in Ariola. Ariola. It's Ferreira. Ariola with the deflection off of Herrick. And Jesus Ferreira. Right place, right time. Great. Ball ahead. It's brilliant. It's Ferreira. Ariola releasing just in time for Ferreira, held onside. And Jesus Ferreira making the most of the opportunity on the night. Corner to the top of the area. Oh! Ferreira's hat trick! Comes on a splendid missile, upper 90. 3-0 USA! The turn, Ferreira. He's getting greedy. Still, De La Torre! Oh, Belfon! Hold a magnificent save. Reaching the Gold Cup directly, it looks difficult. De La Torre. Ariola! Ariola around Belfon and in! John Brown trying to push Ariola away, but he lost the angle. And Aronson. Aronson for
Well, let's move on to cricket. The West Indies suffered a 0-3 series sweep at the hands of Pakistan after a 53-run loss in the third and final one-day international at Multan on Sunday. Pakistan, after winning the toss and batting first, posted a score of 269-9 off their 50 overs, thanks to a top score of 86 off 78 balls from all-rounder Shadab Khan. West Indies captain Nicholas Pooran, usually a wicketkeeper, was the star of the show, with the ball taking 4 to 48 off his 10 overs.
Today was amazing for me, and the guys in the dressing room know I'm going to talk a lot about it, especially pressure Akil and Hayden about getting wickets for us, because today these fingers work. But yeah, definitely today it worked, so I'm not gonna get overconfident. Just hopefully there's 2 left-handers and in the next 3 so I can bowl as well.
The skipper noted the positives from the series despite the loss.
The positives is definitely, characters. The different characters shown by the players, especially coming out here in 45 degrees temperature. A lot of guys got sick as well, and we keep fighting. We said from the beginning of the tournament we're gonna stick together. No matter what the result, we're gonna stick together, and that's what happened. A lot of people will be upset that we lost. A lot of people will bash us as well that we lost. But to me, I felt like we got really close as a team. It was my second tour as a captain, and I felt like we were actually really building a family here, and that's a positive we're gonna take. Hopi leading with the bat again, Azari leading with the ball, Akil again showing that he's world class. Shema Brooks is coming into his own, so there's a lot of positives. Kimo Paul is back in the team as well, and he did well today. Young children says Anderson Phillip. I think we had a, despite the results, we had a good showing, especially the first game. I think looking forward, we're definitely going to be winning some games, and hopefully make you guys proud.
And that's it for what's been happening in the world of sports. Stay with us.
They are the few, the strong, the elite. Grenada, get ready as our sporting gladiators go for gold and glory at the World Championships. Follow every throw, stride and jump from July 15th to the 24th. Capture the action daily on GBN television. It's the World Championships. The dream continues.
James is going to win it.
Now for what's happening in the region and around the world. Citing security concerns following his performance at the Bateration show, Kivong Skang Douglas has been banned from Guyana. The details in this HGP TV report.
That no artist like Skang will ever come again into this country. Will not come again into this country under the signature of any person from the Ministry of Home Affairs or from the Guyana Police Force.
That was Home Affairs Minister Robeson Ben addressing the media on the sidelines of an event on Friday. The decision comes weeks after a show which featured the artist went south after patrons present at the show riddled bullets in the air and began pelleting bottles while the dancehall star performed his hit Protocol. Ben posited that if artists like Skang want to perform in Guyana, they can do so privately in a club and behave as badly as they please.
If they want, they could go into a private club and behave as badly as they want.
Ben underscored the Ministry of Home Affairs no signing off policy of any artist who has a track record of promoting violence and lewd content in their music. The ministry further announced that other artists like Skang will no longer be allowed in Guyana at events in public places. However, it is unclear who he's referring to.
The National Youth Parliament of Antigua and Barbuda held its first sitting for the year to debate the Feminine Hygiene Product Bill 2022 on Friday. More in this ABS TV report.
Remember, over 500 million women across the world endure period poverty. Right? It's a real issue and we need to fix it.
This was the catalyst behind the tabling of the Feminine Sanitary Products Bill during the National Youth Parliament of Antigua and Barbuda sitting early Friday. The bill proposes feminine products be made freely available to female students at schools, libraries, community and sports centers, and wherever girls are likely to visit. This is an issue the bill's proponents, particularly the youth member for All Saints West, Shante Smith, feel is long overdue.
Government, it is our responsibility to ensure that all of the women in Antigua and Barbuda are well taken care of. Having a period is something that comes naturally. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, it is about time for provisions to be made to accommodate females.
According to youth member for Barbuda and Minister of Finance Ezekiel Francois, upwards of $60 million should be spent on the non-taxable supplies. The Board of Education, it is proposed, will use proceeds from the education levy to ensure school plants are supplied with feminine products. The opposition was not convinced, however, and proposed monies already budgeted should be used.
Chinese Defense Minister Wei Fang has warned that Beijing will crush any move towards independence for Taiwan. Wei said the United States is trying to hijack the support of countries in the region. Al Jazeera has the details.
At a security summit in Singapore, the most highly anticipated speaker of the three-day conference took the stage with forceful words.
We do not bully others, but we will not allow ourselves to be bullied. But if anyone dares to attack us, the People's Liberation Army will not hesitate to fight back.
A short speech that covered a range of regional flashpoints.
We will resolutely crush any attempt to pursue Taiwan independence. If anyone dares to secede Taiwan from China, we will not hesitate to fight. We will fight at all costs.
Analysts say Wei Fenghe has made Beijing's priorities clear.
He wanted to talk to his audience about what they're doing in Asia, what they expect over Taiwan, and why the United States is actually responsible, in China's eyes, for the instability in this region.
In his speech, Wei framed Washington as a meddling power, one that tries to create instability in the Asia-Pacific, or in his words, one that tries to hijack countries in the region to create division.
And that's what's been happening around the world. When we return, we'll have a recap of the night's top stories. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Police called on TAMCC protesters for disturbing the peace. Massive turnout for weekend youth rallies. Grenada reiterates its support for regional allies Venezuela and Cuba at the 9th Summit of the Americas. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line to host Job Fair in Grenada in July and in around the globe. In the region, Jamaican dancehall artiste Skeng, also on the lineup for Spice Mass 2022, banned from performing in Guyana. In international news, China vows to crush any attempt by Taiwan to pursue independence. And in sports, Marlon Glean elected president of the Grenada Football Association in sweeping elections. If you missed any part of this newscast, repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake. That's the news. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
They are the few, the strong, the elite. Grenada, get ready as our sporting gladiators go for gold and glory at the World Championships. Follow every throw, stride and jump from July 15th to the 24th. Capture the action daily on GBN television. It's the World Championships. The dream continues.
James is going to win it.